Hi, today I'm going to be doing the Hangman code, and I'm going to be explaining it, and I'm going to be starting from the very beginning, and I'm going to be writing it out, and as I'm writing it out, I'm going to explain, I'm going to explain like the purpose of each code. I'm going to show how it works, and I'm going to explain how the code works. So, first, I'm going to start with doing the code for the board, basically. So it's if num. I'm gonna start by putting if num. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm setting. I'm gonna be using if elif, and I'll show why after. But this is basically like my variable, and if equals 0. So if equals 0, it's gonna print out. So if you get like 0 wrong, I'm gonna put print, and then I'm gonna this, and again I'm just gonna keep doing this. Okay, so for this I'm just gonna copy and paste because it's basically the same thing since it's like the same code. I'm gonna do it one time. Okay, so yeah, so the reason I did this is that so that if there's none wrong, then obviously it's not gonna print like a body part because it's bright. So that is why I did that. And then I'm gonna do it as if, and then I'm gonna use an elif statement, and I'm gonna put elif. And the reason I'm using an elif statement is so that if this is like checked already and it's correct, then it won't be checking it again. So it won't print twice. That's the reason I'm doing it. I'm doing an elif statement. And for this one, I'm gonna basically do like the same thing kind of. Oh, I forgot to put the quotation marks. So I was like, why isn't it working? Okay. And then I'm basically just gonna, like, it's basically the same, that's why I'm just copying and pasting. And then I'm gonna add a body part right here. Okay. So I got that part. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it again. But this time I'm gonna do it for if you have 3 wrong, or if you have 2 wrong guesses. And this works because it's checking that if you... The reason for this code is that it prints the Hangman feature. And it prints the Hangman feature. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. And so like when you get 1 answer wrong, it's gonna print out 1 body part. If you get 2 answers wrong, it's gonna print out 2 body parts. So that is the reason for this code. And this code works because using the elif statement to check if it's correct or if it's wrong. And then I'm gonna do the same thing like I did before of the print. Okay, I was like, what did I do wrong? But I forgot to put my quotation marks there. And here I'm going to Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, and then I'm gonna print another body part. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm just repeating it. It's actually wrong. I'm lining them up. And now I'm gonna do it if you get 3 wrong of the guesses. And do print. And do the same thing. And I do print again. And then another body. Oh, no, I messed up. Okay, let's put a parenthesis here. Okay, now that I did the 3 wrong guesses, I'm gonna do it if you get 4 wrong guesses. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I see here I'm adding the other part if you get it wrong. Oh, it's kind of off, but I'm gonna fix it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now I'm gonna do it if you get 4 wrong guesses. Okay. Oh no, no, not 4, 5. I messed up. Do the same thing again. Now I'm gonna do it if you get 6 wrong guesses. And I'm gonna use another statement again. I'm gonna do the same thing that I was doing before. Okay, and that's where I will stop for that. I'm just gonna line it up here. Okay, so now that I have my board, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be setting empty lists. So underscores is gonna be equal. It's gonna put an empty list. And the reason I'm doing this is that this works because, or the reason for this code right here that I'm showing right now is so that it's gonna track like what we're doing. So that is why I'm adding it. And these are variables that I'm setting. I'm setting these variables to an empty lists. Oh no, that's gonna be equal to 0. And then I'm going to use an input function and say what is the secret word. So I'm setting this variable to an input function and storing it into the value of what is your secret word. And the reason for this code is